get them some rich aunties that got like a beach house to go on vacation at and all that. You got a hangover. I'm so mad I can't drink. I'm telling you, I'm finna be torn down. I'm finna be so up at the end of this year. I'm talking about, actually, I'm not gonna fall back into my bad habits. I'm not gonna do a fifth every day. I'm not gonna be drinking like that, but I definitely need to drink. Like, I'm gonna be tore the fuck down. I'm gonna be tore the fuck down. Tell us about your weekend. So basically, I just been getting my doonies beat, okay? Moosey just been getting tore up, sucked on, all types of shit, honestly. And I just been vibing out, living life, watching movies, and, you know, enjoying our time. So, yeah, that's all I've been doing. I'm gonna be honest. Thank you very much. I love that you're trying to change. No, I'm not trying to change. I am changing because I haven't drank in 8 weeks. So that ain't trying. That's doing it. Do you understand me? That's doing it. Going from a hardcore alcoholic to not drinking at all is kind of crazy. And I'm doing it, queen. I'm doing it. So, well, we did it. We did it, honey. We did it. You graduated. Congrats, sister. I love you too, babes. Moosey not tired, though. You know what's crazy? Moosey not tired. Moosey ready for some more. Moosey wanted to get some before she left a couple minutes ago. Moosey wake up on son, okay? Moosey don't want no break. She be all right. Moosey only need breaks, y'all, when Moosey get dry. When they get dry and that friction the friction make Moosey get sore, and that don't feel good. Moosey ain't been dry. Moosey been moist. Moosey been leaking so much. She said, Eric, I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting to get fucked. Like, Moosey been waiting. She had so much built up aggression. She had some pent up liquids just falling all out. I said, oh yes. Oh yes, honey. Oh yes. Moosey is ran through. I will admit that Moosey ran through, but I think after 10 years, the ran throughness don't it expire? If you haven't been ran through in 10 years, I think it expires. I think it deleted. I'm gonna be honest. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Thanks for the gifts, honey. I haven't been ran through, y'all. I swear I haven't been ran through since 2017. Like, dead ass. But I used to get it. Don't be like me, guys. Be better. But anyways, what else we got to get about? That's about it. I got a home visit today for Mumi's teacher. But Mumi's teacher is my nephew, girlfriend, mom, anyways. But pick up the kids after school. Home visit at 1 o'clock. And then we don't have nothing to do today. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Meek's got field day. And then Mumi's got cheerleading. Because they tournament coming up. She finna be the only one on that stage. Don't know the damn dance. So it's just... You cook today. I was thinking about doing nachos today. Thinking about doing nachos. But I don't know. I might order out again. I've been in my lazy bag. I'm supposed to post that wig video tonight, y'all. Remind me if I'm on live to post that wig video. Because I was supposed to post that Friday night. I've been literally slipping. I was going to post it last night, but I fell a damn sleep. I slept the whole day away yesterday. Like, after I got beat down, I slept. I literally slept. No, absolutely not. Yes, yes. You get a new moose every period you get out. Period poo. Friend will say, yo, Jackie girl, food. And then I ordered Chipotle last night and fell asleep. I'm finna walk in, like, oh my gosh. I gotta be a couple minutes late because my teacher always be knowing I'm late. So every time I walk in, he just be knowing I don't want to be early because then he gonna start thinking I could come in early. No, let me be a little late and then we can vibe the fuck out. I love you too, babes. I gotta give me some cranberry juice, honey. You're my favorite content creator on this app. Thank you, queen. That really means a lot. Finger comb it? No. Hell no. I don't feel like doing all that shit. Fuck it. I ain't got nobody impressing here. Fuck them. It's nothing but white people. I think I'm literally the only black. Oh no, it's another black girl. It's another black girl in this class. But she's a natural queen. She probably don't even like that I wear wigs. She probably be looking at me like, this bitch. Look at her conforming to the Eurocentric beauty standards of that straight hair. Meanwhile, she rocks her puff. She rocks her fro. She be having cute little designs in her shit. I be like, oh my gosh. If only I wasn't a bald head ass scallywag. Like, damn. This don't make no sense. Lost track of time, but We had a ball. Y'all don't know what beat down mean. You know they be kids, honey. They be kids. We got about 10 minutes. Yes, about 10 minutes. What class? I'm only taking one class this summer. Well, the first part of summer, that's calculus. Second half is Java programming. Ooh, I hope it's online so I can cheat. So I can fucking cheat. And this quiz, y'all, I forgot. I need to go pick up my car for my nephew, y'all, too, because I had a sheet of notes. And he detailed my car. I hope he ain't throw away my notes. I had a sheet of notes that I didn't, because I forgot my backpack that day. I didn't put it in my backpack, so I wasn't able to do my 3.8 homework. And we got a quiz on 3.5 to 3.9. And I looked over like the section in the book of 3.8, and I kind of remember what we did, but I think on this quiz I'm gonna get an A though, cause I've been doing my shit. I ain't gonna cap. I've been doing my shit. I love y'all more. Def had a ball this weekend. Wake that one up. You start college today. Period. Pooh. Do your classmates be knowing you from TikTok? No, queen. I am not that famous. Not just yet. You can't pay for me to go to my job interview? Fuck no. Hell no. Love that you're about your education. Period, queen. I can't play that dumb shit. I don't play that dumb shit at all. Well, actually, only in real life. But when it comes to school, no dumb shit is allowed. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. But anywho, what y'all want to get about now? What y'all want to get about now? Thanks for the gifts, honey. Wake that one up. Wake that one up. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I love you more. Bitch, didn't I just say that? Didn't I literally just say that? And then I seen on TikTok somebody said money. They saying money long is anti-black. Oh my gosh. Every time somebody say something about you black bitches, you bitches swear somebody is anti-black. No, bitch, y'all the anti-black ones. Why when nothing but black people talk about one person, they not called anti-black? Bitch, you talking about a black person. But then when Money Long respond and say no, nobody but black women hate on her because nobody but black women know her. Like, duh. Of course it's gonna be black people hating on her. That's like calling me anti-black because I talk about bitches that talk about me. You look up videos of EKane think pieces trying to judge me. It's mostly black women. Are they anti-black for talking about me? No. You bitches eat it up. So why when somebody clap back on a bitch and say it's nothing but black bitches hating on her, is she anti-black? It do be nothing but black bitches hating on people. Fuck is we talking about? Look it up. All you gonna have to do is a quick Google search, a quick TikTok search. It's nothing but black people hating on black people. Y'all are anti-black as fuck. Y'all be hating. But because she got a platform, she anti-black and she responds. Shut the fuck up. You bitches is pussy. Like literally. Every fucking negative video is a fucking black bitch talking shit. Every video. Like, huh? You bitches done lost y'all motherfucking marbles on this bitch. Y'all done lost y'all fucking marbles. Like, literally. Where's the marbles at? Where is the marbles? All right, y'all. We got 5 more minutes. Let me stop yelling before I get musty. At least my breath feels good. Ah, yes. I need to go to tutoring after this, but I can't because I got to get home. Oh, my house already clean. Ooh, my house already clean. It feels so good. Yes, honey. I'm finna start doing that now. Clean on Saturdays, but vacuum and mop on Sundays, so I ain't really got too much to do. My house already clean. Oh, so I can just go ahead and relax. I just gotta do some laundry. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, I'm so happy. You know you be fucked up when you walk in the house and it's dirty. You gonna be more mad, I'm telling you. Or not even dirty, but messy. I think, bro, y'all, messy and dirty, 2 different things. If you can pick up clothes off your room floor and it's clean already, your room was just messy. I hate when people call that dirty just because it's a whole bunch of clothes. Now, when you got old water bottles, trash, Chipotle bags under the bed, old Chipotle bowls still open, that's dirty as fuck. Now, that's dirty. But if all you got is a little bit of clothes, you know, girl, pick that shit up. Matter of fact, leave it there. You might find a new outfit in a couple of days, honey. But yes, I love it. But no, y'all, for real, and I could tell when people ain't really, like, been outside for real, y'all, or never been around people who house really be dirty, like y'all. I got one cousin, bro. My mom, I always wonder why my mom never let me spend a night there, and that's because my mom always kept our house clean. Like, she didn't play that dirty shit. We used to get woke up out our sleep to clean. We had a cousin. We go to, bro, trifling, just trifling. And as I got older, I was like, what the fuck? Like, why y'all don't clean up? Like, it'd just be some nasty shit going on. It'd be some nasty shit going on. But that's just how some people is. You know, they mental. I feel like the cleanliness of your home not only shows your mental health, but it also shows how you were raised. Some people just was raised by their parents who didn't clean, so they don't know how to clean, you know? But that's also the parents' mental health. Like, if they mental health was fucked up and they didn't clean, you gonna grow up and then you not gonna learn how to clean. So then you gonna be... But my mom used to always tell me and my sister, oh, your house gonna be so dirty when y'all get older. I ain't never coming to y'all house. Y'all house gonna be trifling. Y'all gonna be having this in the house. And my house be cleaner than her. My sister TT house be cleaner than hers. Like, we not playing that shit. It's just because we ain't feel like cleaning in her house. You feel me? It be different when you gotta clean up in your mama's house and all she do is fucking yell. Like, I don't want to clean the kitchen now because I was just finna clean the kitchen. Your ass yelling talking about clean the kitchen. Now I don't want to. You done pissed me the fuck off. So you half-ass clean it. You barely wipe the counters off, barely sweeping. That's what the fuck I used to do. I used to hate cleaning. But when you got to clean and ain't nobody tell you what to do, that's when it be better. Because it's like you ain't got nobody nagging, watching your every move, trying to nitpick everything you motherfucking cleaning. Like, damn, clean it your damn self then. Clean it yourself. Shit. But I'm be just like that with my kids. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I get home from work, actually, I'm going to work first shift, so... If I get home from the club and the kitchen ain't clean like I told them, and the bathroom ain't clean, like, oh, they getting woke the fuck up. I don't care if they got school or not. Get the fuck, I said, clean this motherfucking house. That's what I said. So, yeah. I'm going to be just like that. I'm sorry. They not going to, I'm not playing that shit. I'm not playing that shit. But anywho, yes. Wake that one up. I love you too, babes. Not you practicing. I got to get it right. I got to get it right. I got to be 10 minutes late for class. Got to keep my streak up. I'm not ready to learn. I'm yearning. I don't want to learn. I don't want to. I just want to lay up. I just want to lay up and have no responsibilities. Just getting fucked all day and night. That's the life. That's the fucking life. Damn it. Back to life. Back to life. Back to reality. What about my kids? What about them? Bitch, I'm at school. Fuck, you want me to bring my kids to class? No, you dumbass little girl. Bitch, it's called a support system. Sorry you don't have one. I ain't never got to do all that struggling shit taking my kids nowhere I got to go. Unless my support is busy. Sorry. I'm quick to, hello, can you come get my motherfucking kids immediately now? Hello? Are you busy? Where you at? Please come get them. What you doing tonight? Anything? You want to use my car? You can watch my kids, or you can use my car if you watch my kids. I'm one of them. I'm sorry, I'm one of them. Thanks for the gifts, honey. I'm one of them. I don't play. Y'all know the moms that don't get no breaks, they be going crazy. That's how the moms end up killing their kids. They go psychotic. They don't know who they are no more. They start hallucinating, and they start thinking life would be better if they wasn't on Earth because they ain't got nobody. Then when that happened, it's where was her support? Somebody had to know. Somebody had to know that she was going through this. Where was they? What happened? Why didn't she? Then as soon as the mom got some support, it's, where your kids at? Where the fuck your kids at? Bitch. Don't worry about me, because this summer y'all gonna forget I got kids. I promise you. After this summer class ends, June 20-something, June 21st, y'all not even gonna think I have kids. I'm gonna be on live every day. Well, I can't drink. I'm gonna be on live every day by my motherfucking self, turning up. Y'all gonna be like, where you got kids still? No. And just to let y'all know, just for forewarning, when y'all ask me in the summer where my kids at, I am gonna lie and say they got taken by CPS. Just to keep y'all out my motherfucking business. So if you're not in this live and you don't know right now, don't tell nobody my business. So when I get on live and everybody in the comments like, where your kids? I ain't seen your kids in months. I ain't seen your kids since June. I ain't seen your kids in July. Tell them CPS got them. Okay? CPS got them. Because, bitch, I'm not finna be, hell no. I'm young and motherfucking turned. I'm 25 years up. Now get my school pics. Get these pictures and say, after a good night of loving. After a good night of loving, getting that education. Say after a good weekend of loving, getting that education. You got it? All right, send it to me on Snapchat. Let me get my water in. Oh, yes, God. Yes, God. Okay. Let me bring my water because I'm going to be nervous during the quiz. Thanks for the gifts, honey. Lost track of time. Oh. Let me be classy today. Let me be... Oh, I forgot my bra. Damn, y'all sending my pictures fast. I love you guys. I'm finna start calling my man Dada. That's cringy. That's cringy. Dada. I'm gonna start calling my man Dad. No, I actually have a dad. I actually have a dad. You call your man Dada? I can't do it. I'm too cringed out. Only thing I'm not cringed out by is when I be talking that shit when he eating that. I'll be like, suck this pussy boy, suck it. You know, I really felt like a nigga when I was like, he was eating my cat and I was like, you want me to nut in your mouth, don't you? I said, you want me to nut all in your mouth, don't you? He said, I said, bet, keep sucking it, keep sucking it. I need to stop for real because I need help. Y'all, we get diagnosed today on Friday. We go to the psychiatrist. Ooh, a senior. 2025. I know that's right. Suck this pussy boy. Suck it. Give me good luck on my quiz. Can y'all put some prayer hands in the chat so I can pass my quiz, please? Thank you. Prayer hands and moosies. Only if you want me to pass. I'm not begging, but I'm saying like I would do it for you, you know. I would definitely send you good blessings for your quiz. All right, y'all. If I get a good grade on this quiz, I have to tell y'all who my new man is. If I get a bad grade, I have to quit social media forever. Okay. Well, I have to quit going live for 2 months. Is that a deal or not? What? If I get less than an 85, I gotta quit going live for 2 months. Deal? Okay. No deal. Why? Why? I usually smell good too, so I'm gonna. I don't stay. I just smell like leftover stuff. Somebody just took a shit, didn't they? They done left their ass in the hole. Ugh. That's disgusting.
That is called the linearization. So the more general form of the answer is called the linearization. So the more general form of the answer Use the linear approximation to estimate the square root of 25.1. We can certainly put that into our calculator and get that guy. We're going to use this technique of linearization. On the left, f of x just be equal to the square root of x. Okay? Where a is, I don't have to use that same function though, okay? Maybe I'll use another function here. I'll go this one, other one. So I've got an infinite number of choices on what I want to define my function with. Probably the easiest way to go, though, would be that first method where I'm just going to let f of x equal the square root of x. Okay? We'll start with that linearization formula. I'm just wanting subtraction back. Okay? Do you agree that's what the linearization formula would look like for the function square root of x, where I'm letting x be at the value of a of 25? Okay? Let's go off the side here a little bit. F prime at 25, okay? We're looking at f of x, before I go to that guy, we'll back up a little bit. Equal to the square root of x. Don't really like that formula that much. Thinking of that as x to the 1/2 power. F prime of x. Bring that exponent down in front of the coefficient. That's then x to the negative 1/2. I can write that. We're looking for f prime at 25. After 25, square root of 25, plus 110. That is the linearization. Okay? That's the equation that I'm going to use to approximate the value on my graph near a equal to 25. I'm going to approximate the square root of 25.1. Okay? What do we get? Using linear approximation. Put it in your calculator. What do you get for the square root of 25.1 in your calculator? Pretty good to the second decimal place, right? It's not exactly that, right? It is a little bit off. But to the hundredths, it's pretty darn good, okay? So that's using the process of linear approximation. Didn't have to go with that same function, square root of x. Could have went one with square root of x plus 24, where I'm looking at an a value near 1. I could have went through that same exact process, and I would have gotten the same value of 5.01. So again, I didn't have to go with the square root of x. Could have went with something else, square root of x plus 24. But again, I want to stay pretty darn close because I'm looking at this guy right here. I want to make sure that I'm staying pretty close to the square root of 25.1 in this process. If I start deviating very far from that, I don't expect this process to be very good. So I can go a couple different ways. This might have been the most straightforward. Linearization. Find the linearization of f of x equal to sine x at a equals pi over 6. So we want to now go through this same methodology we just used. Find the linearization guy first, and then we'll use that, I'm guessing, in the next example to get a good estimate of maybe something close to pi over 6. Pi over 6 being 30 degrees. So in example 2, we're looking for this guy. Not looking for the approximation quite yet. sure your calculator is in radians. If you're finding the angle in radians, make sure you're in that correct mode. We'll switch around every once in a while, but I think it's a good methodology to leave your calculator in radians whenever you're done doing anything. I would always leave it in that mode. I would purposely go to degrees when needed on your calculator. If you're looking to find a sine at 30 degrees, okay. I'm going to go to degrees. As soon as I'm done with it, I'm going back to radians. And I think that's just a good way to do business, so that you don't forget which mode you're in, because that's a mistake that we see too often. So make sure you're careful about that. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Inverse, right? The derivative, excuse me. The derivative of f of x is derivative of sine x. That's cosine at pi over 6. Need that guy as part of my linearization.
Root 3 over 2.
Say again?
Root 3 over 2.
Square root of 3 over 2. Very good. And you should leave it in that form. Shouldn't go to the decimal approximation. Again, I wouldn't go to a decimal approximation unless the problem specifically stated round off to some number of decimal places, and I wouldn't even do that until the final step of the process. Okay? So leaving that as the square root of 3 over 2 is good. Okay. F of pi over 6 is 1/2. F prime of pi over 6 square root of 3 over 2. Could leave it in that form. If I wanted to clear the parentheses, I could do that as well.
Why you put pi over 3?
Why do I put y over 3?
Pi over 3.
I don't know why I put pi over 3. Can't explain.
But why you put pi over 6?
Yeah, why don't I just do that? Thank you. So we're substituting in prime at pi over 6, which is the square root of 3 over 2. Thank you. Still multiplied by x minus pi over 6. Again, I can leave it in that form, or I can go ahead and distribute. Positive times negative. Square root of 3 times pi over 12. I'm not going to combine those two constants together. I'll leave it in that form. I'll write that off to the side here. Constants first, and variable term last. Again, I'm not going to combine those constant terms. I could rewrite as a single fraction, but I'll just leave it at that. Any question about the first step of linearization, being this general form of the tangent line to the graph, f of x equals sine x, understood to be very near the value of x of pi over 6. I'm not going to be using this equation unless I'm pretty close to pi over 6. We'll put it to good use. to, how many decimal places do I want to go to? We'll go to 6 decimal places. Should I put inside those parentheses? Okay. Anybody? What do you want to put inside those parentheses that represent X?
Sine 29.
Say again? And I'll go an extra decimal place. Since I'm gonna round off to 6. So 506 1455. Any questions on where that came from? Yeah. What I did was I took x is 29 degrees because my function is a sine of x. I took to get that into radians. You could certainly leave it in that form for that step, but I just went ahead and rounded off to the 7th decimal point. We'll round our final answer over here to 6 decimal places. Anybody agree/disagree with the linear approximation?
I got 0.466.
You got 0.48?
66.
Did you get something different than that here?
Let me see.
still getting 0.48485. You want to find your mistake here?
No.
Well, let's find your mistake, okay? So are we good with this side here coming from 29 times pi over 180? Are you okay with this part of the deal?
So we can't just put it in the calculator, sine 29.
Yes, you can, but that's not what we're doing right now. Okay, I'm going to do that next. We're using this process known as linear approximation, using the tangent line to the curve at A equal to 30 degrees.
Okay.
So we're using this process here to get the linear approximation of the sine 29 degrees, because maybe that graph, and it's not the case here, maybe this graph has some real uniqueness to it where I really can't use that calculator of sine 29 degrees. I can't use it.
Okay.
I use this approximation. So that'll be my next step, is go ahead and put in sine at 29 degrees. So here we go, put it in degrees. So go to mode, go down to degrees, and now put in the sine at 29 degrees. Not exact. It's an approximation. You can see that the fifth decimal place is starting to deviate. Again, I'm not going to use this method to find the sine of 29 degrees. Okay, but we could get an approximation of the sine of 29 degrees without using that calculator feature. Wouldn't go very far away though, as in finding the sine of 26 degrees or the sine of 34 degrees. You know that the tangent line is not going to follow that curve very well. Okay? Just really in that one location near the sine of 30 degrees. Any questions about that? Okay, so we used the solution, which was that linearization of my graph. I'll use that then to find the approximation of the sine at 29 degrees. And you can see it's pretty darn good. This is one method of finding approximations. Here comes our next method. Differentials. We do not normally think of dy over dx as a ratio. What we normally think of that as is the instantaneous rate of change of y with respect to x. That is what we understand the dy dx notation, the Leibniz notation to actually represent. Okay? But there is that possibility that we can think of it as a ratio as long as dx and dy have properties of ratios. Okay? We're not going to get into that. Okay? But if the properties of the ratio exist, we can think of dy and dx as actually variables. Not normally. I don't normally think of it that way. But I can think of dy and dx as variables. Okay? And we know what dy dx is also equal to. We also know that it's equal to f prime. Okay? So, with that in mind, let's see where dy dx falls in our graphical display. one part of the way I can look at the graph. I've got those 2 points on my graph f of x. I've got point P and point Q on my graph. Okay, where I understand point P is x comma f of x. Point Q is x plus delta x comma f of x plus delta x to get that point Q. Okay. And what we do in this problem is we let delta x, that distance there, d of x is a variable. Okay. We talked about that being a variable, where we can think of this as the variables dy and variable dx. We know that that is understood also to be f prime of x. If these two are variables, I can go ahead and solve for dy. It's equal to f prime of x times dx. Okay. So I've got a couple of things that I understand graphically with delta x equal to dx. I know that to stay on my graph, I think of this distance, vertical distance, as delta y. It's not the same as dy as I get out in this area, and I kind of exaggerated my graph a little bit. I really made delta x kind of big here. But you can see that there's quite a bit of difference between dy and delta y. dy is this distance here, dy that distance. I want that. So how can I make sure I don't have that problem where delta y and dy are so much different? Looking at my graph, how can I minimize that difference between delta y and dy? You agree in here, where delta x is small. Do you agree my dy and delta y are going to approach each other? We don't see that difference. We don't see that gap between the tangent line and the curve back in here. Okay? So, notice, for small values of delta x, which is equal to dx, delta y is very close to dy. Delta y, we wanted to actually find that distance there. There's the formula for delta y. We're probably going to want to have that. It's going to be f of x plus delta x minus f of x. That makes sense. There's f of x plus delta x. And this value of y is f of x. So it makes sense that delta y is f of x plus delta x minus f of x. F of x plus delta x minus f of x gives us delta y. It's not necessarily the easiest formula to use. From our linear approximation, we can take advantage of that. of A plus dx is approximately f of A plus dy. This is going to be the other formula that we're going to be able to take advantage of. Okay? Keep those two off the side there. These are the notes that help support those. Okay, there's a graphical display of what's really going on between delta x and dx. Going into the problem, we assume that delta x is equal to dx, because remember, we can have dx be anything we want. It's a variable. Well, I'm going to let it be equal to delta x. Okay, so this is actually x plus dx. But depending on what I allow dx to be, you agree that determines the value of delta y. Okay, so you can still see that dependence between x and y, but now in the form of dy and dx. dy is dependent on dx. It's a good use. We're going to use differentials to approximate the square root of 16.2. Yeah, we can put that into our calculator and get the decimal approximation really, really quick. We're going to take advantage of differentials. Right up at the top. That was the first thing that we kind of opened with in our understanding of treating dy dx as a ratio. Okay. So, if I can find dy this way, do you agree? I'm going to be able to take advantage of this and find f of a plus dx. It's going to be approximately equal to f of a plus dy. So I'm looking to get down to here by first finding dy. We agree with that for the formula for dy. F prime of x is 1 over 2 square roots of x. We saw that earlier. I'm going to think of A as 16. I'm going to think of dx as 0.2. And we now have dy. Based on understanding dx of 0.2, we can determine the value of dy. .025. f of a plus dx by formula is approximately f of a, okay, which is 16, that's going to be our 4, plus dy. Now let's compare it to the calculator value. Go ahead and put in the square root of 16.2 in your calculator and see what we get there. Pretty close. Using differentials. We'll go ahead and take our break now until about 7 or 8 after. We'll finish up section 310 with a couple more examples.
So boring, guys. Now let's get some hot Cheetos. Oh, it stinks so fucking bad. Thanks, Queen. Nova's back, not BB. I think I want some hot Cheetos and some Ruffles. Do I want a Pop-Tart? Nah. What are y'all up to? No, it's not bad. And I hope it's not. What time you say? 11:07. So boring. Enjoy this class. Learn some things. This is not sexy. I ain't wearing no bonnet. Just showed him I'm trying to get my brain ready for the quiz. Where's a good call your back? After I get home and pick up the kitties. I'm probably about for a minute.